But real quick, what color do you want today?
I presume it's all the options.
Let me give you a gambit. We got red, green, blue, yellow, orange. Also, my favorite, it's actually, it just kind of cycles through all of them.
I think we should do a cycle.
Cycle? We're cycling? Okay, cool.
I think we're cycling.
Cool.
Okay, well, we have a purpose for this meeting, and that is to, once and for all, decide what our YouTube channel is. The name. We actually had plenty of meetings about what we want to do, which would be video essays about gaming or just things we care about, and then just fun
Some
co-op
banter
streaming.
vids,
Yeah,
some streaming. I think the name of the game is it's whatever the crap we want it to be. I like the generalized take on it. It'll be easier to, I don't know, do. It sounds more fun that way.
So we've kind of thrown out some thoughts. Do you just want to have like a riff session real quick?
Yeah, so we need a name for our whatever this project is. I think we should present any ideas that we have, and then I think it'd be funny to recruit the help. And we can like record our screen doing this too, of like name generator. Like, you know how there's like those crappy websites that are just like,
I've used them plenty.
Yeah.
That's how I've come out with my gamer tag.
Good.
Back, I think in World of Warcraft, they used to let you randomize your name. And I randomized it until it came to Elidorth. And I loved it. But
Nice.
with some complications for my old PlayStation account, I had to redo it. Instead of ELADORTH, it's ELODORTH. So it's Elodorth, which
Elodorth.
it's close enough, but it's not the original, I'll admit.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. So riff. Some of my favorite.
Should we get like a doc going? Do we have like a doc? I want to keep track of these bad boys.
Yeah.
I mean, my first take wasn't like super jazzed about it, but I mean, I'm open-minded if we can get some good options here.
Yeah,
So let's start with that. We got Ben and Scott's YouTube channel name.
That's the most basic one. Oh, I thought that was the name. Ben and Scott's YouTube channel.
Ben and Scott's. I'm gonna do this. Killer. Sorry, I'm like totally farming it here.
Nice, all caps.
So we could go where we go. I want bullets. I'm all about the bullets. Your gamer tag is Elodorth, right? Mine is 10 baby goats. Because I was once just like my Patronus, if you would, is 10 happy baby goats just running around in an amalgam. So that's me.
Wait, is that really your Patronus? You could be multiple animals?
I would say so. Yeah. I mean, if you get to decide your Patronus, that is my Patronus.
Oh, okay. If you decided a collective group of goats, that's funny. I would love to change my Patronus. It's a chow dog, which
what?
It's like a really chubby faced, furry lion-looking dog, which it looks more like a stuffed animal than a lion. About. Yeah. But it's just kind of funny. If I had to choose one, though, I'll have to think about that. Okay, but I proposed that we did like 11 baby goats.
11.
But make the E and O, the second E and O. 11 baby goats.
11.
No, the second E.
That one. There's like threes. And 11 baby goats. Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. We could also do 10 baby Dorths.
10 baby Dorths. That's kind of funny.
That's funny.
Because I want our channel name to just be kind of funny and memorable, just goofy. Let's see.
Here, let's do. I'm gonna organize this ish, dude. We're gonna do gamer tags, and then I'm gonna take all these, and then I'm gonna indent them. Nice.
Here's something that could potentially be. It has a bit of meaning to our history. It could be Hecatite Gamers.
Actually, I like that. Actually,
for those of you who don't know, Scott and I were in a band, and we still kind of are. I mean, I don't ever think we'll ever break up, but we don't make music like we used to.
Pacificana will never die.
Pacificana, but the name that it was before, when it was just Scott and I in the band, was Hecatite. When we added more people, we decided to get more mature and change the name to Pacificana. But Hecatite was how it all started.
Not to Hellatite. That might be the ultimate evolution of the project. We're not there yet.
Oh, yeah.
That's a naughty word.
Maybe when we get really mature. Embrace a little bit more of Satan. Yeah, Hecatite Gamers, that's something there.
That. What do we did? Pacificanarama.
Pacificanarama? I like it. I just feel like when people struggle spelling that.
I know, or even just reading it. It's like, is that Panama? Banana? Pacific Gamers. Pacific Gamers.
Which isn't true. I'm at the Atlantic side now.
I'm in the desert. I'm so far from water.
Salty.
The little water we do have is toxic and full of arsenic.
Arsenic, really?
Yeah, have you heard about that? The Great Salt Lake, it's like evaporating and the dirt underneath it is toxic and killing us all or something.
I heard it was toxic, but I didn't know it was arsenic.
Do you think it's arsenic?
What's something else? What's something else maybe with our past that we could put onto here? One of my fondest memories is when you would come into my room and play Breath of the Wild on the Wii U.
We could do Boys of the Wild.
Boys of the Wild.
Boys
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
Breathing in my bedroom. Getting breath so wild in my bedroom.
Yeah, we could make this as like weirdly sexual adjacent as possible. That'd be great.
Me, you, and Wii U are.
Me, you, and Wii U.
I feel like there might be something there.
Just something I was kind of kicking the can on my run this morning was, hard flex. Definitely went on a run this morning.
Jealous. I haven't exercised yet. And
you haven't showered. I got you.
I'm really losing
twice.
Well, you know what we were doing? We were organizing our apartment.
Okay, that's a good flex. That's a good flex, and it's looking great, by the way.
Thanks. Well, what was your idea? What came to you?
I was thinking. So I'm not saying this should be the name, but I think this should spark some inspiration with us because your name is Benjamin, my name is Scott. So what do you think of Benadryl and Scotch?
That's something there. There's something there. I wouldn't mind that. Benadryl and Scotch.
I actually really like it, except I think people get the wrong idea about what like our channel is about. I think it just is like it either make people think we are just like into drugs and or hard liquor and or that stuff, which I'm not. So.
No, but I do like a good Benadryl from time to time.
Yeah, help you go to sleep.
I think that's fun. I like that. That's like a section of playing on our names.
Right.
I was thinking Ben 10 and Scott's Tots.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make a new section. Ben and Scott. Say that again. Ben
10 and Scott's Tots. I also always call you Hottie Scotty with a naughty body.
It's true.
That's just kind of long. I think you could use that for your own YouTube channel one day. Scotty Too Hottie with a naughty body. It's probably already taken.
Having your name be Scott your whole life is pretty handy because it rhymes with hot, you know?
Yeah, Ben does rhyme with some fun things too. Recently, you've seen the Barbie movie?
Ken.
So like I'm just Ben? Anywhere else I'd be a 10.
Just Ben. What's the... Can you feel the Benergy?
Can you feel the Benergy?
Can you feel the Benergy? Ben and Scott. Ben's Scott's. No. I don't know. And then, well, we were kicking the can of just boys being boys, just like,
oh yeah, just
two
like embracing
sweet boys.
Yeah, just embracing, nothing wrong with some boy content.
We just got to be careful about what we say.
True. I was telling Rachel.
You just said there's nothing wrong with embracing some boy content. Like you realize you said that, right?
18 and up boy content.
18. That almost makes it. Doesn't make it worse, but it drives your mind to that even more.
Okay, you're right. Let's see, Rachel.
Boy content, adults only. Sorry, I interrupted you twice. What were you saying?
Well, I was just throwing out to Rachel because I threw out a YouTube channel name to you last week, and I said, "What if we called our channel Our Wives Are Sleeping?" And Rachel said, "You got to be careful with what you say." And so I really got to be careful. My mind apparently goes to maybe just the wrong routes sometimes. Okay, can we add another section while I have it on my mind? And it's Dark Souls. I think you and I both enjoy the Dark Souls genre. We really like difficult video games. So maybe there's something in a play of words with the stuff in there.
Get good.
Get good with Scott and Ben.
Get good gamers.
What is it? What do they say in Elden Ring? Like something about the sun. It's like the whole pose.
So I'm thinking of Smash Bros. Salute the sun, the Wii Sports trainer.
They say that? Oh wow.
Yeah. Have you played Smash Bros. With Casey?
I've played Smash Brothers plenty, but is Casey a Wii Fit person?
His main is the Wii Fit trainer, which is hilarious to me.
Which is rare. That's why I never hear that.
Rare, right? And well, I should say one of his mains. And one of the Wii Fit trainer's moves, she just yells, "Salute the sun," and throws a ball of energy at you. And I've been killed so many times by that sun.
That's some respect there. Sorry, my earbuds are bugging my ears. Salute the sun.
But you're talking about in Elden Ring? They're talking.
Yeah, there's a whole sun thing, or hold on. I'm gonna Google.
I know there's the Church of the Eclipse.
Yeah, I'm looking up Elden Ring quotes.
The Winterlands. My favorite that I quote a lot, out of the blue to Julia, it's not very original. It's just foul tarnished. I love saying that.
Hey, okay, wait. There's something with tarnished. Tarnished is good.
Tarnished, garnished. I actually like that. Tarnished, garnished.
Tarnished, garnished. It sounds like dirty laundry.
Oh, no, does it? Man, am I bad at this too?
No. I think it's funny.
All right. Tarnished, garnished. Tarnished. Actually, I know what you mean. Tarnished garments. That would make me think of
right, yeah.
Like someone kind of pooped the pants.
It probably just sounds that way. Tarnished.
Maidenless boys.
Maidenless.
But we have maidens.
We have maidens, but they don't need to know. That's true. Maidenless.
Channel secret from them. Thou art maidenless. Mm-hmm. You seek the two fingers. I love Elden Ring so much.
It's really good. We need to play it together sometime.
We really do.
When the game goes on sale on the PlayStation, because I played it on my PC, when it goes on sale on the PS5, I will get it. And we'll start over.
You promise?
And we'll just do everything together. Yeah, why not? That's so fun. I love Elden Ring.
It's so fun.
I played it 3 times.
Maybe, here's the thing. I am trying to resist my next playthrough of Elden Ring until the DLC drops. But a lot of my YouTube recommendation, on my reels and stuff, it's just a bunch of Elden Ring content. And it keeps making me want to play Elden Ring again. And I don't know when that DLC is dropping, man. So anyway, there's my little tangent.
Yeah, DLCs. There's so many fun games right now. We're just waiting for the DLCs.
Indeed.
Okay. What if we did something like Darker Souls?
Darker Souls.
That's not good. Take it out.
Okay.
Okay. What else?
Because here's the thing. In terms of Souls games, I've only played Elden Ring a million times and Demon Souls. So you might know more like Souls lore than I do. Granted, I know a lot of Elden Ring lore, but
I'll be honest, like when I play those games, I don't understand the lore, so I don't really focus on the lore. I just kind of go through and just fight the bosses and then YouTube, like, where am I supposed to go?
Yeah, I can actually resonate with that too.
Let's see. Okay, maybe we move on from Dark Souls and then we think of something else. I thought of a dumb one. Super Smash or Pass?
I'm going to put this in the category of sexual adjacent that you keep doing.
Well, my daughter's crying.
Oh, no.
Do you think I'm being too loud, Rach?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think I'm being too loud either.
Ben, keep it down.
It's Noah's nap time. She usually doesn't cry during her naps, but...
Like sleep crying?
Yeah, she's crying right now.
Oh.
I'm not sure what's going on. But okay. Sexual adjacent.
Yeah, I'm going to make a new category. Sexual adjacent. I think Our Wives Are Sleeping fits in that category. Breathing in by... Yeah, these ones are pretty sexual.
Boys Gone Wild Breath.
No, Boys Gone Breath of the Wild.
I've seen this one meme. They like cut up the letters in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and it said, "Wipe those tears, King." And it's kind of funny. It could be very uplifting boy humor.
I like that. Yeah, no, dude. I'm trying to think of... I think at the end of the day, I just think something simple is great. But if it's memorable, that's even better. Because I'm almost just like, what if we just did like Ben and Scott channel?
Yeah, that's like really funny. I was just thinking,
or
like
we call it Ben and Scott's YouTube channel.
That's really funny, and like that's the easiest thing to. I wonder. Okay, I'm gonna just do a YouTube search and see if there's anybody else that kind of like has that Ben and Scott's YouTube channel. Everyone's gonna see my recommendations right now. Which, if you're looking at my For You page, I guess on my screen recording, you see Danny Gewurz. He's a cool YouTuber, filmmaker. Lies of P. Penguins. Zero. Do you watch Penguins Zero?
I've seen a few. Oh, wait. Is he the voice guy of Ratatosker? Or is he... I'm thinking of Asmongold.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the same person. And then I got Alan Wake 2 content. Jujutsu Kaisen. And a Netflix show I've never heard of. Just funny. Okay. So there's a channel called Scott and Ben with 2.61 thousand subscribers. But we're going the other route. Scott? Looks like they do like just acoustic covers. They're like a little band.
Oh, good for them.
I feel like Ben and Scott's YouTube channel would be completely available. There's one guy named Ben Scott with 15 subscribers. But that's so funny to like have just a long thing that's just so easily searchable.
Ben and Scott's. Okay, so far, feel pretty good about that. What is better? What rolls better off the tongue? Ben and Scott or Scott and Ben? I'm thinking Ben and Scott.
Let's ask Rachel. Hey, Rachel.
And your baby.
What is a better YouTube channel? Or like the order of these phrasings. Scott and Ben's YouTube channel or Ben and Scott's YouTube channel?
Ben and Scott's.
Ben and Scott or Scott and Ben. I think Ben and Scott.
She says Ben and Scott.
Boom. Tribe has spoken.
But that's bias. You know, she's my wife. She, of course, wants me to go first.
I want you to go first, too. You're the more professional content creator boy. So
I do it for work, but I've never really done it for myself. So this is kind of new, like trying to do it for myself.
Find yourself.
Scott, did you know that I won a A24 TikTok contest?
I did see that. Okay. I don't know if I told you. I think I told you this, but congratulations. Good job, Ben.
Okay, I just didn't remember if we went through that. And so I'll say thank you, but we may have already talked about it. We talk pretty often.
We talk. We chat. We chat.
But that was my kind of first experience making content on my own, like of myself. Anywho, so Ben and Scott's YouTube channel. It's really funny. What happened to the Google Doc? Did you stop sharing the screen?
Oh, I stopped sharing my screen. I can put it back.
That's really funny.
So, I mean, we can't have... I don't think you can have spaces. So it would look more like... we could do an ampersand if we wanted. Ben and... Nah. And Scott's YouTube channel. Would it look like that?
Well, when you search people, I see spaces in people's YouTube channels' names.
Oh, you can have spaces. Okay, great.
Yeah, and I see like the Scotts, Ben Lionel Scott. Yeah, Ben and Scott's YouTube channel, I think it's available. And what's beneficial about that is it's, I think, just a little funny. And also, it kind of gives us the free reign of making whatever we want. Like, it's us. We can make whatever the heck we want. We're not dedicating ourselves to a specific genre of content.
Forget about it.
That's funny.
What are your thoughts on ampersands? This little and symbol right here. Yeah or nay? I don't really care.
I feel like when people type out the YouTube channel, they're going to type and. They're not going to use the ampersand.
True. This is true. I think it looks cooler, but I think you're totally right. And probably lowercase. Ben and Scott's YouTube. So wait, do we have to make a Gmail account with this? How does YouTube work these days?
We can either... I think we would want to make a Gmail account that you and I just share.
Sure.
And we could just call it... we could call it Ben and Scott's YouTube channel at gmail.com.
That'd be pretty funny.
And then our password would be Ben and Scott's YouTube channel.
No. Ben and Scott's YouTube channel's password. That's the password.
Except we should mix people up and just do Scott and Ben's YouTube channel password. Trick people. They wouldn't get it.
Trick them. Gotta trick them.
Should we just commit to that?
Crack the code. I think I'm okay with committing to that.
I'm okay with committing to it too.
I'm down to like give it a day. There's no rush, but I'm not going to think of anything better.
Let me double check and just make sure, like, are you able to change your YouTube channel name? So like if somebody was looking at my YouTube
not be
channel.
Able to.
Here, can you look up? Oh wow, I got a lot of videos I should get rid of on here.
Ben, what are you talking about?
I just have like a music video I did for Michael Barrow 3 years ago on here. Well, actually, it was their Kickstarter.
Wait, what channel are you on? Are you on your Fulfill?
My own personal one? Yeah, I'm just trying to. Let's see. I'm gonna send you a link, and you tell me what you see. And I'm going to see if I can edit my channel.
I see Full Film, Ben Mueller, at ben.fullfilm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is my channel just called Ben Mueller? I'm confused.
I think
How
your
do I-
channel is called
customize?
Ben Mueller.
Okay. Well, I'm going to change that, maybe. Or maybe I won't. Who knows?
Also, food for thought. I'm not saying we need to do this, but would you prefer that we just did all of this on like your full film channel, or would you want to keep that separate?
I want to keep it separate because I'm going to make other content for the Film channel. Like,
Okay.
video specific. Like, I want that one to be like a pretty specific niche of photography and video. I think occasionally the two might overlap, but I do feel like the Ben and Scott's YouTube channel will feel more like a gamer
Sure.
channel. Does that make sense? Does that seem okay?
I'm shredding your cheddar. Yeah.
You
No,
want
that's
all my
totally okay. I just wanted to run
subscribers.
that by
You
you.
want all my clout.
Wait,
I got
how
5
much do you
subscribers
have?
already.
You got 5 subscribers? Dude, we need to tap into that market.
I bet one of
It's
them's
not what
Rachel.
you know.
It's who you know.
Actually, I'm not subscribed. All right, make that 6.
I'm going to try to make a
subscribed
video
now.
this week. I've actually followed a similar process that you made, or we made together in our YouTube channel stuff. I created a brainstorm list and what type of content it was and the description of content. So, going to be trying that stuff out.
Bada bing, bada
Okay,
boom.
anywho, Ben and Scott's YouTube channel.
We're going live, baby. We're taking this
Okay.
thing to the moon.
What's funny about this is we could do the same thing with all of social media. Like if we decide to make an Instagram, Ben and Scott's Instagram,
Ben and Scott's Instagram.
Ben and Scott's X, Twitter.
X? Oh, right. I was like,
We never shared an
did we date the same
ex-girlfriend.
person?
Never.
Never.
Which is a dang shame. I would have loved to know what your ex-lover. I just feel like we just should have shared that.
That would have been nice if we had a.
Wait, hold that
Comment.
up. Hold that up.
I'm
Because
holding
look
it
what I
up.
got on my desk.
You got one too? Hey, we're gonna get ripped.
Strong boys. We should
Strong
do
boys, new
we should do a
channel.
YouTube video where we have a 30-minute discussion where we just nonstop grip. Working on our grip strength.
Getting so freaking
Watch us for 30
Ripped.
minutes work on our grip strength.
getting gripped, bro. That sounds weird. Ripped.
Wait. That's funny. Can we make that a YouTube channel video or a YouTube video? Just like getting gripped, and we do just 30 minutes of just this together.
That'd actually be really funny, dude.
That'd be really funny.
Get
Here, I'll add it
ripped.
to our list. Lowercase g, of course. Getting gripped for 30 minutes.
I mean, I don't know if I could do that for 30 minutes straight.
That's why it's
Well,
a
if I'm
challenge.
alternating, okay, maybe.
Yeah, it's not going to be the same hand the whole time.
Okay.
Of course.
I'll switch to my feet.
That's funny. Okay, guys, next YouTube video.
Next video.
We're gonna do the grip
We're doing
challenge.
30 minutes.
And then every
I
episode
can
we'll do a forearm update.
Yeah. What is the sort of like litmus test for how strong your forearms are? Like, how do you test your forearm strength?
Oh, I think a great way of testing it is like through rock climbing and
Pickle jars?
grip.
Oh, rock climbing. That's good.
Oh, pickle jars. Yeah,
How many pickle jars can you unpickle?
it's grip strength. So like, I guess how long you can hold
Hold something?
something.
Because we could do a test. I'm just trying to. I would love like a before and after, right? Like after a year, like we can see if we actually improved or this is just stupid.
Dude, that would be so funny. Like we just have this this once a month video where we do a grip challenge. Yeah, we're just our whole
Getting
podcast
gripped,
episode. We're gripping. You know, like keep us accountable. Keep us accountable.
Let me crank up the difficulty in this thing.
And then people will be like, I don't know, Scott's looks harder than Ben's.
Discuss in the comments, please.
Discuss in the comments who's looking like they have a better grip strength right now.
Who's got better forearms? Also, check this out. This one has a counter. Whoa, where's the camera?
Whoa.
When I click it, I don't know if you heard that, but
I did hear
counts.
it. Wow. Okay.
There you go.
Mine. It's hard to click these. they're not like, I don't even know if it matters like how much
I don't think you're supposed to.
Yeah, I just think you're supposed to go down.
Yeah, check this out. I got this little bag. Speaking of tangents and random videos, I wanted more like desk, like fidget items. Like while I'm in meetings, I can just play with something. And so I got this little. It's like $7 on Amazon, and it comes with this thing. It comes with this one, which is pretty cool. I think it's like specifically, like almost like for guitar, like training your fingers.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Stuff. And then it comes with this thing that you put on all your fingers, and then you like stretch them out, and it's actually really hard. And then it comes with these two things, which I'm still trying to figure out the exact point. Do you just squeeze the egg, and then you just there's like zero resistance on this thing. I don't understand the point of this. So
yeah, comment below if you know. If you know,
comment below of how to use the egg in the donut. Like,
could you put the egg in the donut? I
do it all the time. And I don't know what it.
Wait! You don't need to get explicit, Scott.
Oh no!
Egg in the donut.
We just got banned.
One of my favorite things about one of my favorite podcasts, my brother and me, they take the funniest quote from the episode and they make it the title of the.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Of the podcast, and like, I don't know, maybe we call this one "Egg in the Donut" and other YouTube channel names. But
no, we need to make it the most sexual one possible, and we'll see if our subscribership just skyrockets because people are searching for naughty bits.
I'm going to double check and just make sure. Okay, I'm still recording audio. Great. I would have been really sad if we missed all that. That's funny. Okay, Ben and Scott's YouTube channel. It's here.
Woohoo!
It's what we're gonna do. It was the simplest idea. It was the first thing you wrote down, and I fell in love with it.
Cool, dude. We're in, man.
Okay, so next steps. I think I'm going to try to start streaming The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh.
I've never played it before. I'm a little nervous too, because I play violent games, but this one I think is another level where I think they want you to be disturbed by the actions that you are performing. I've seen all the I've read up on it. I know how the story goes, but I haven't been in it, so I'm excited for all that. Scott, maybe you can explain this to me because you've played it multiple times. Are you a cutscene skipper when you replay games?
I am not a cutscene skipper. Well, when I replay games, I guess it depends on the cutscene in the game. But with The Last of Us, I'm in it the whole time. Like I watch it all. I think it's part of the journey you sign up for with The Last of Us is the story. So I'm not skipping that.
Okay. All right. I am going to watch it through. But when I played Alan Wake 2, I skipped a lot of the cutscenes. On Final Draft.
Sure. Okay. No, I mean, there's a lot of them. Look, so I don't know. I will not fault anyone for doing that.
Okay. I guess I was gauging your cutscene skippiness. I tried replaying Ghost of Tsushima the other day because I liked it. I beat it. I got everything you could get in Ghost of Tsushima, but I didn't get it with my current PlayStation account. So I have to start over.
Oh.
And when you start over, you cannot, they do not let you skip any cutscenes.
And they're freaking long, dude.
They're long cutscenes.
And boring.
Yeah. Okay. You've been playing Ghost of Tsushima. I was looking at what you were playing lately because I'm a little bored with games currently. I've beaten everything I've wanted to. I'm waiting for it's this week, thankfully, The Last of Us Part 2. But what are you doing to stop being bored?
Getting gripped. That's what I do. Well, I think this probably goes bigger than just like a video game discussion, but like I've started a bunch of projects this year / over the last month or so that aren't like video game projects. It's like doing some writing. I'm trying to make a board game. I'm doing this streamer thing I'm figuring out. I'm trying to get into trail running. Like I'm trying to I've started all of those things, but now it's a matter of let us see if Scott can finish any one of these things. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, but dude, with like PS Plus, this is the first time I've subscribed to like any gamership thing, there's a lot of games on there, man. Like, if you're bored, like, I think you should take a break from gaming, because it's not for the lack of having good games with PS Plus. I think it's just like, well, yeah, I think you're just kind of getting burned out from chilling in front of a TV for a while.
I think you might be right. I think I want to do things. One, Scott, 2024 is your year. It's your year.
Okay. It's my year.
Not to say that it hasn't been your years in the past. You're an awesome fellow. But
thank you, Ben.
I just feel really motivated for 2024. This is the most motivated I've ever felt at the beginning of any year. And one of the main reasons why I think that is we had a baby last year, and that was a big life change. And I feel like
Rachel and I, I'm just kidding.
Well, actually, we had a baby a year and a half ago, but that was a full year, 2023, of having this baby. And I feel like that year was just a year of adjusting. I didn't do as much projects as I used to do. And Rachel didn't either, my wife. And we decided that, like, we're ready for 2024 to, like, pursue our dreams. Rachel's got a job now. She's becoming a yoga instructor. Right. Your wife became a yoga instructor.
Dude, it's my wife's year too. This is the year,
time to stand up. Time to stand up. Time to stand up,
dude. Are you just like T-posing?
I'll join you.
You really don't have to if you don't want to. I was
just you established dominance at this point, so now I have to come up for it. But anyways, I think one of the biggest motivating factors of 2024 being our year is my Spotify Wrapped in 2023. I've been listening to the same music for the last who knows how long. I've had the same top artists like every year. And I do think that I tend to listen to a variety of typically alternative music, but I decided this year that, like, I'm starting a new playlist from scratch. I am ready to, like, grow as a person and not be stuck in this. And I feel like the music was like a representation of how I've been kind of like here in this bubble, but I'm ready to expand and just be a bigger Ben.
Bigger Ben. Can you feel the Benergy?
I can feel the Benergy.
Dude, I'm feeling the Benergy, dude.
I wish I could do something with your name. Like, it's getting Scott in here.
It's getting Scott in here. Here, I just opened up a different window. Is this lighting better or worse? I feel like I might be a little bleached out.
I actually think it's nice and soft from my perspective. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't just say that to anybody.
Thanks, Ben. I'm going to just close it just a little bit then. The snow outside is kind of blinding me. So.
Oh, yeah, it's snowy over there.
Shaded. Well, dude, good for you, man.
2024 is a year.
You do that year. You listen to more bands, and well, I'm kind of curious about the projects you kind of have in mind. Obviously, we're doing this experiment with Ben and Scott's YouTube channel. What else is on your radar? What else? What are you cooking?
Well, I want to create my own YouTube channel as well, where I create just specifically like video content. Some of my favorite stuff to watch on YouTube is like going to take photos for a week in Oregon, or like this photo challenge, or just kind of like almost meditative content. So this year I was like, you know what? I'm going to finally try to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm going to do it. And that's one of the projects. And then other projects. Oh, yeah. So a couple years ago, I shot a music video. Oh, hey. Last year, I shot a documentary piece that I'm editing right now. And then this year, I want to do a spec ad. And then I'm going to... Yeah, do you know what that is? So like a lot of people, when they're working in the film industry, in order to get projects, they have to kind of create their own. And so you make an ad for a business that you like, and you use it to promote your work and what you're capable of doing. So it's just kind of creating your own stuff. So like actually 2 years ago, that music video, I funded it myself. And then I did have some help from very talented individuals, but like that's pretty self-funded. And then this last year was a self-funded documentary piece, and then this year will be a self-funded spec ad. But in order to do that, I need to make some money to save up and do it. So get some more freelance projects, and I'm kind of interested in doing music again, but mainly, like, I think those are the projects I'm going to do. I know Rachel and I are going to try to travel to Germany this year. So
Guten Tag, bro.
Yeah, she's got a friend that she grew up with that lives there, so we're going to trade apartments.
Oh my gosh. Wait, that sounds incredible, dude.
Yeah, it's actually pretty common out here. Like, I have a lot of coworkers that will switch apartments with their other coworkers in another country, and they just get to experience that for like a week or two.
What the heck? How do I get in on this?
Do you want to trade our apartments? You stay in New York and we'll stay in Utah?
That'd be awesome.
We might. You know, I'm actually kind of down. I know that we want to see family every once in a while, and we need somebody to feed our cats.
Dude. And I love cats, so win-win.
Except Julia doesn't.
I know.
But
okay. Maybe this is what it takes to kind of wear her down. You know?
Yeah. Okay, but your project's a board game? What kind of board game?
Dude, check it out. So I want to make the kind of board game. I think the genre would be like an engine building board game. Like, have you played, I'm trying to think, like Terraforming Mars or like Wingspan, something like that?
I've heard of Terraforming Mars, and I feel like I've heard of Wingspan, but I don't know too much about it.
Gotcha. Yeah. So the engine building mechanic is such that the goal of the game is that, like, every turn you have some sort of, like in Terraforming Mars, you have like a corporation that produces every generation, and so you want to build that engine so at the end of every turn you get a whole bunch of more resources, and it's kind of exponential growth. I want to do that with actually, maybe this would be a video we could do, but my vision I have is to do an engine building game all about the green energy. How would I say this? Green energy-ification of America. And so it'd be transforming. I think the gameplay loosely would be like, you start in the States and you have like coal and like oil production for energy, and then you want to replace those with solar, wind, power, geothermal, those type of things. So sorry, that's probably more wordy than you were looking for. But
well, no, I'm excited, and I actually wrote it down in our story mode. Well, I guess it's now called Ben and Scott's YouTube channel. But maybe story mode could be like a category of our videos.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, that sounds sick, man. I've been kind of craving to play some board games lately.
Dude, I'm so down if you want to get over here. / help me build this game. Turns out building a board game is super hard. I'm having a blast with like doing the art style and like trying to figure out what it'll look like and stuff. But when it comes to the actual like game mechanics, it is laborious. It is like playing chess, but with yourself. It's really hard.
That would be hard. That's tough. That's why I only make like Candyland type games. It's Scott, I was thinking this is a really good format for us to have discussions where we just have a topic and then we just talk about it.
Yeah.
It's not guided. I just feel like that our conversation today has been really fun.
Agreed. It's just Ben and Scott hanging out.
Oh, here's another goal this year. Read books.
Tell me.
I want to read books.
Read those books.
I got a library card, and I'm working on getting my library card. If you work in Manhattan, you get you can get a New York library card. And so I use the Libby app to get books, and I have to go to a library tomorrow to see if I can officially get a physical copy. But that's my goal. It's going to be really snowy tomorrow, so wish me luck.
Good luck. Bonafide card-carrying library boy. Good job. What's on your list? What are you going to read?
Well, that's what's interesting. Like, I really love books about photography, and I love looking at photos.
Huh.
But I like books with a lot of pictures, which sounds so lame as an adult man. But I like.
It's not lame.
I just like looking at things, and there's a book actually that I'm interested in reading the content of it. It's called How to Live with Objects, and it's an interior design book.
It's called Green Eggs and Ham. Got him.
Hey, that's a good one.
Thank you.
I should get Noah on some green eggs and ham. But I like reading that, and I also like reading. I have a Brandon Sanderson book actually on hold because I have so many friends that love it. So I'm going to get on the Brandon Sanderson train.
Yep.
Rachel and I are actually reading at night together when we're in bed Harry Potter.
Oh.
And then I'm going to scratch that. Books that I tend to read that I have read in the past few years. I want to say they're self-help books because I don't like those necessarily. But I did read a fascinating book about grit a couple years ago.
Ooh, I probably know what you're talking about. I haven't read it, but I want to read it too.
I think her name's like Duckworth or something.
Oh.
That's her last name or something?
Maybe.
Anyways, that's a really interesting book about grit. And then other books I've read are just kind of like biographies. So the guy who made Vans, the shoe brand, Authentic Life, is a really interesting read. Let My People Go Surfing, the Patagonia creator, that's a really good book too. That's like, he made a business that shouldn't work, and it does really well. And their biggest thing they say is like, don't buy our stuff. It works. Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
I didn't even hear that.
I put the microphone off just in time.
It was very, very well done. But yeah, reading books, those are the things I like to read. You're a fantasy lover, aren't you?
I'm a fantasy lover. I love fantasy. Yeah, I mean, I like a good mix of stuff. Last year was a really good year for books for me. Some good fantasy was in there. I love good sci-fi. And but if you need, it sounds like you're into, I don't know, nonfiction. That's kind of what I'm hearing, / pictures. I read some really good ones last year. Just look at my list. I can point you out any ones you might like.
Okay. Yeah. I'll look at your list and I'll ask you about it. I also really like collecting books. Like I'll show you.
Collector boy.
I like getting books. Here, I'll talk closer to the mic. I like getting books that look good aesthetically in an apartment that they just are fun to look at, and they're also fun to read and have. But like Popeye, a magazine in Japan.
Okay.
And I think it's actually called, it's called A Magazine for City Boys.
There you go.
And
That's
it's I'm trying to learn Japanese. So there's some things like, okay, like I recognize that character and stuff.
That's awesome.
Oh, did you not know that I'm trying to learn Japanese?
No, you left that out of your goals or whatever.
Oh, sorry. I've had a 643-day Duolingo streak for Japanese. And I will say, Duolingo is not the best way to learn a language, but I am learning. Like I do just a couple minutes every day, but like I'm understanding sentences and like words, and it's fun to actually watch animes and just like, okay, like I know what these mean. Like last night, Rachel and I were watching a TikTok about this girl's like first 24 hours in Japan, like what they're eating, and she's like, I went to a konbinwa, and I was like, oh, I know what that is. That's a convenience store. And it's just fun.
Nice.
But like
that's tight, dude. Congrats.
I love Japanese design. Like in magazines, just like, let me find a good page. They're all good pages, but like one that looks good on the screen here. Okay. Just like, I just love how overly chaotic a lot of the designs are in Japanese advertising and stuff. And it's just like, it's so cool to see the influence in American marketing and stuff. It's just, I love looking at these.
Nice.
But those are a lot of the kind of books I like. I just look at pictures and I like to feel inspired. But I'm talking a lot.
Don't stop. I love it when you talk.
Oh, the donut and the egg.
Egg in the egg, and I'm just like, it's squeezing.
Well, This is going to be a really good first episode, I think.
I think you're right, Ben. I think this is cream of the crop right here.
Very fun. How should we do this? Like on a weekly basis? I think I'm going to try streaming this weekend.
If we want.
I'm going to try to like do The Last of Us Part 2 stream and upload it to our channel. And just give my opinions of it. I know that something that's possible that I'd like to do with your stream sometimes is just to hop on and just like commentate while you're playing and just have a conversation. I think that'd be fun. So I'd like to figure out how to do that. But what are your plans for this upcoming week of content?
Let's see. My content plans. Because right now I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima, which I'm not really interested in streaming or sharing. It's good stuff, but I don't know how engaging it is. Or like I won't have much to like talk about with it.
If it's not super engaging for yourself, like it's just not.
I'm also replaying The Last of Us Part 1. I think I'm in the end game, which is pretty fun. But yeah, no, I think as soon as Part 2 comes out, I'm going to be hitting that roguelite mode, no return, very hard. I'm very excited.
Does that come out for everybody at the same time?
Yeah, that comes out as a part of the remaster.
Okay, so I could play it if I haven't beaten the game.
Oh, that's what you're asking. I assume so.
I hope so. It seems like a fun thing.
Full of spoilers, but you already know the plot, so.
Yeah. I do know the plot.
I mean, spoilers being like characters and stuff like that, but whatever.
I want to unlock Tommy.
Dude, he's dope.
He's cool. Do you think he's going to...
Oh, what's his name?
The bow and arrow kid?
Yes. Lev, for sure. But what's his bucket? He gets killed by Tommy. He gets sniped in the head.
Oh.
I want to say his name's like... Oh, what is it? That's going to bug me. Anyway, never mind.
Do you think Tommy is going to play a larger role in the third game?
Well, the third game even existing, I think is still up in the air.
You think it's done? You think they're not going to keep going?
I don't think so. I think that they will make a part 3, but it's gonna. But I think it's so far out from anything. You know.
Interesting.
I would love Tommy to be in there. I think it would probably be an Ellie game again, because like the first game was all pretty much Joel, second game is pretty much all Ellie, and then Abby. I have no idea what they would do with it. You know,
my guess. Want to hear my guess?
Please, I want to hear it so bad.
I haven't played the games. Well, I haven't played the second game. I know about the story. It was very viral when it first came out. Mm-hmm. I think that Abby and Ellie are going to have to work together and join forces to stop an opposing evil. And I do think that eventually Ellie will make a decision to sacrifice herself for a cure. Something that Joel wasn't able to do. Because they're making the TV shows. There's enough fan love to like have this go
Propel
on.
it forward, you know?
Mm-hmm. Did you see they casted Abby?
Mm-hmm. I don't recognize her, but like I was like, great, go for it.
It's going to be
good luck with the hate you get.
Oh man, I feel so worried for them. I saw on all the comments are like, protect her at all costs, protect her from the internet,
protect her.
It's true. This is it's funny that Abby was even a controversial character to begin with, and because I understand people being upset because, I mean, spoilers for those who haven't played the game. Spoilers. This will be my sign for spoilers. That she kills Joel. And I can see people being upset about that. I think that's okay to be upset that she killed Joel.
You're kind of supposed to be upset about it.
Right. And just like this unjustification and stuff, and then you get to play as her and get to have her experience and understand her side of things. And it was just like a consequence for Joel's actions. But to get the hate that she did outside of that was just pretty terrible.
Yeah, I would agree. Pretty, I think the Last of Two discourse is infamously vitriolic and terrible.
I just feel like most of the people I've talked to... For a game
that I think is just superb in so many different levels. It is, I would say, unjustly hated upon.
Oh, yeah.
It can be hated on a little bit, but not to that extent. It's outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most of the people I've seen just love the game. So, people that are passionate about good gaming, that's a game that they all agree like is phenomenal.
No, we'll definitely have to do a Last of Us Part 2 like rehash.
You'll have to come hop on with me occasionally when I'm streaming and just kind of like...
I would love to. Let's do it.
See how it's all going. Maybe we could schedule a time this weekend. But I feel like this is a good first episode. Maybe we wrap it up with a little...
yeah, we can wrap it up.
A little goodbye. And everyone, thank you for watching this very first YouTube channel video.
We
Ben
did
and
it.
Scott's YouTube channel.
We thought of the name. We did it.
We're very creative.
Think we could, but we did it.
We're
super
very
creative.
We're just excited to have fun. This is a fun project. I don't necessarily care if we get a lot of subscribers or not, but it would be fun. It would be fun. It's just fun to do.
Just a couple guys being dudes, you know?
Oh, I've noticed, Scott, that a lot of my favorite YouTubers, they're all turning 30 this year. And that's how old I'm turning this year. And you're at 31?
Mm-hmm.
And just like, why do we have this desire to make YouTube videos? It seems like something that I've always been interested in doing, but now it just feels like I'm at a point in my life where it just makes sense that I can.
Sure.
So why not?
Do you watch Channel 5 with Andrew Callahan, those videos?
No, never heard of it.
Oof, dude. Well, you're welcome for telling you about this.
Channel
Definitely
5.
check out his videos. They're incredible. It's interesting you bring that up. I mean, I realize we're trying to wrap up, but last little tangent is he came out with a video this week about a lot of the drug problems plaguing Philadelphia, like the streets of Philadelphia specifically. And he gets into, and so he documents and films a lot of this stuff and interviews drug dealers, drug addicts. It's very heavy stuff, but very cool that he's, shining a light and trying to understand the core issues and things like that. But he goes on a monologue, a kind of philosophical tangent about is what I am doing wrong? Am I just exploiting people for views? What is this content that I'm making, And then on top of that, I watched Incredibles 2 the other day.
I had a dream about The Incredibles last night.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I did.
I want to hear about it, but real quick.
I don't really remember it. But
oh, okay.
Sorry.
The screen slavers, the bad guy's monologue is all about how we don't play games with each other. We watch game shows. We don't talk to each other. We watch talk shows. We watch talk shows. And I was just like, am I better off just getting off the internet and YouTube? And is this a bad idea, starting a YouTube channel? But at the end of the day, I thought this sounded like a fun, just a creative experiment. And it's like, I'm just going to have as much fun as I can with this thing. And then we'll see what happens from there. So.
And are we not having fun talking to each other?
Are you not entertained? Yeah, I'm having a great time.
I love talking to Scott.
It's great.
Let's get gripped. Getting gripped
Get
month
gripped
1.
2024. Thank you for watching, everyone. We love you. Like and subscribe. Smash that whatever button. I don't care.
Yeah, smash me.
Everyone, like, subscribe, and smash Ben.
All right, guys. See you later.
Deuces.